All right, welcome. Today, we're going to uncork the secrets of one incredible Italian region. I mean, think about this. It's home to both the world's most popular bubbly wine and, at the same time, one of its most powerful, intense red wines. How is that even possible? Well, that's exactly what we're here to find out.
Yeah, that's really the big question, isn't it? How can this one small corner of Italy be responsible for the light, airy, joyful bubbles of Prosecco and also the deep, intense, almost brooding power of Amarone? I mean, they're polar opposites. It feels like a total contradiction, but trust me, the answer is absolutely fascinating. Okay, so the secret, it's all in the land. It's what the wine folks call terroir. And the best way to picture Veneto is like this incredible patchwork quilt. You've got all these different climates, different elevations, different soils, all stitched together. And each one of those little patches, it creates a completely different style of wine.
So, let's start up north. You've got these massive, towering Dolomite mountains. They create this cool alpine climate. It's basically like a natural refrigerator for the grapes. And that's crucial because it means they ripen really slowly and hold on to all that vibrant acidity. And that acidity, that is the absolute secret ingredient for crisp, super refreshing white wines. But then you travel south, down towards the Adriatic Sea, and bam, the whole picture just flips. The vibe completely changes. You get this warm Mediterranean sun beating down, and that lets red grapes, like the famous Corvina, get perfectly ripe. I mean, really ripe. And that's how they develop those deep, complex flavors that make Veneto's reds so legendary and powerful. And it's not just about what's happening in the air. You've got to look down at what's underfoot. The soil is a huge part of the story. Like in the Save region, you've got these volcanic soils that give the white wines this unique kind of smoky mineral character. Seriously, think of the smell of a freshly struck match. Then you go over to Valpolicella, and it's all clay and limestone. That provides the perfect foundation, the perfect launch pad for those big, powerful red wines that are built to last. All right, so now that we've set the stage, let's meet the main characters of our story, the grapes. These three varieties are really the heart and soul of everything we've been talking about. So here you go, a quick cheat sheet of Veneto's big three. First up is Glera. That's the grape that gives Prosecco all those crisp green apple notes we love. Then you have Garganega. You can think of it as the elegant queen of Save, giving you hints of citrus and almond. And finally, Corvina. This is the absolute powerhouse behind Valpolicella and Amarone, packed with those deep cherry and spice flavors. Okay, so we've got the right grapes, and they're planted in the perfect spots. But that's only half the story. Now we're going to look at how the winemakers themselves, using these incredible, ancient traditions, turn those grapes into something, well, something truly magical. And this right here, this is where it gets really interesting. This is the legendary appassionamento method. It's the ancient secret behind Amarone. I want you to just picture this. Winemakers go through the vineyard and handpick only the absolute best, most perfect grape bunches. Then they lay them out on bamboo mats in these special airy lofts and just let them slowly dry for months. They're basically making these incredibly precious, flavor-packed raisins.
And look at this. This is the payoff for all that patience. The grapes lose a ton of water, up to 40%. It's like they're distilling their own essence down to its most intense form. What you're left with is this super concentrated juice, and that is what gives Amarone that incredible richness, that deep complexity, and that famous power.
But the cleverness doesn't stop there. Then you have the ripasso method. The best way to think about it is like this. Imagine making a second, stronger cup of tea using the same tea leaves. It's genius, right? The winemakers take a standard Valpolicella wine and repass it over those leftover, still warm grape skins from the Amarone production. This gives the wine this fantastic boost of flavor, richness, and complexity. It's often called baby Amarone. It's kind of the perfect middle ground. Okay, so we've talked terroir, we've talked grapes, we've talked about these amazing winemaking techniques, but what does it all actually taste like when it gets in your glass? Let's dive in and explore Veneto's three most iconic wines. And of course, we have to start with the king, Amarone della Valpolicella. I mean, this quote just nails it. Drinking at Amarone, it's not just sipping on a wine, it's a full-on experience. This is a wine that really commands your attention. It's absolutely packed with these intense flavors of dried figs, rich plums, maybe a little dark chocolate and spice in there. And yeah, with an alcohol level that can easily go over 15%, this is a serious wine. It's one that can age beautifully for decades, just getting more complex and amazing over time.
Okay, now let's do a complete 180. If Amarone is like a heavyweight boxer, all power and intensity, then Save is like a graceful ballerina. This wine is the definition of elegance and freshness. Seriously, drinking Save is like taking a sip of springtime. It's so crisp, so refreshing. You get these really delicate notes of citrus and white flowers, and then this lovely, surprising hint of almond on the finish. And remember that flinty mineral character we talked about? That's the volcanic soil speaking directly through the wine.
And last but certainly not least, let's talk about the life of the party, Prosecco. This stuff has completely taken over the world. It's become this global symbol of celebration, and for good reason. It's just so fun, so approachable, and has such a joyful character.
I love the idea of Prosecco as a burst of sunshine in a glass. It's just loaded with these fresh, vibrant flavors of green apple and pear, maybe a little hint of white flowers. It's light, it's bubbly, and honestly, it's the perfect way to make any ordinary day feel like a special occasion.
Okay, but we can't talk about Italian wine without talking about food, right? It's just not done. And in Veneto, wine and food are true partners. They're practically inseparable, and they have this amazing ability to make each other taste even better. And look, these pairings are classics for a reason. They just work so well. That crisp acidity in a Sauve Classico, it cuts right through the richness of a dish like that cod stew. And the incredible power of an Amarone, it needs something equally intense, like a beef roast that's been braised in the Amarone itself. And of course, the fresh, clean bubbles of Prosecco are just the perfect match for the salty brine of fresh oysters. It doesn't get much better.
So there you have it. What a journey, right? From the cool air of the Alps all the way down to the warm Adriatic coast, all within one single Italian region. Veneto's insane diversity is really a testament to its unique land, its special grapes, and those amazing, time-honored traditions. But it leaves you with a question, doesn't it? As our world and our climate keep changing, how will this historic, legendary region evolve to meet the challenges of the future? Now that is something to think about the next time you pour yourself a glass.